MailChimp and integration with Google Analytics. If you like my videos, please subscribe because I'll know to do more, but I should release a few on MailChimp because we're kind of good at it. So I'm going to show you how to edit the Google Analytics URL that comes up in MailChimp and in Google Analytics, and then I'm going to show you why to do it. So let's start with the why. So here's my report in Google Analytics. So I've gone to acquisition, campaigns, and then all campaigns. So at the moment you'll see every single campaign you're running. In this case, for this account, we only have email campaigns. So that's what you're seeing there. Now, first thing you see is a random concoction of letters and numbers. So something that MailChimp creates. And the MailChimp by default would add the date after this, which is not that much use when I'm looking at this report and I'm saying, oh, 4 people clicked through from that email. I kind of it kind of doesn't help me to know that they did it on that day most of the time. Sometimes it might. Sometimes that might be important information, but you can control this. So if that is important information, you can decide that. So you can see at the end of these ones, we've got meet the VP, custom fields, Algolia search, web services API. So you can see their titles. So this one is particularly bad because it says copy to at the end. So you wouldn't want to do that. So there's a reason that it's copy to. Maybe there was a mistake in number 1, in which case delete it and remove copy to. Or maybe it was resent for a reason. Maybe you resent it to the non-openers. Maybe you sent it as a reminder about the event. But if it did, just tag it with that. It's a reminder that went out 2 days later. It's for non-openers. So then you can see how they're performing and why they're doing it. So in MailChimp, the first thing you need to do is connect your account to Google Analytics. So you go to your bottom left and to your account, and you need to connect the integration. So you need access to Google Analytics, and you need to go to integrations, and you need to click on this Google button and follow the instructions. So you need access to Google Analytics before you start that process. Once you've done that, you go into your campaigns, and I'll just show you on this one for the moment. And you'll see if you scroll down, it's this tiny little edit link here, and it's really easy to miss. And so I find when I'm training people on this, they often forget this time and again. So just remember where it is. It's almost like it's not worth looking at because it's such a small box, but I find it really useful. So you tick this Google Analytics tracking box, and this one is a mental health awareness and safeguarding. So I've got that here, so I'll copy it and I'll change that. So now this would be completely irrelevant because we've duplicated the campaign, duplicated the title of the thing. So in this case, it's not the did not opens, it's the original ones. So now that I know that, when I look into my Google Analytics, it will say the message that I've typed there. So it would be much more relevant and help me to understand which topics were more popular for us in terms of email. Now I know these figures probably look low, but most of the emails are reminders of an event, and there's not really anything to click. There's a meeting link in there, but it's also sent out on social media and some other places, so it's not really something that people need to click all the time. Anyway, so I'll save this, and that's all you have to do to get that to work. I think it's really important. I think it really helps you when you're looking back at your analysis. There's no point in looking back a year ago and saying, oh, there was one on the 2nd of February that had 50% uprise in the clicks. That doesn't really help me. I have to then go into MailChimp, what happened on that day, look at the content, what happened. If you just make a relevant note in your analytics part of MailChimp, it'll be so much more sensible when it comes down to working out which performed the best. So I hope that helps you guys. Hope I didn't waffle on too much. And if you do like the channel, please subscribe and I'll make more videos.